Hello, my name is Anna. You have reached my channel, Anna Stitch and Knit. This is a channel where I talk about the things I've been making, like knitting sometimes, crochet occasionally, but for the most part I'm deep down a cross-stitching hole, and boy am I not coming up for air. Let's see. It has been roughly 3 weeks since the last time I uploaded. Since then, I went on a family vacation, and then I got surgery done on my right hand. In fact, I got that done today, early this morning. So I'm feeling the drugs. They're still in me, and my hand is completely numb. I had carpal tunnel surgery. Both my hands were really bad off, and the other one's healed up pretty nice, still sensitive, but this one, I needed it done today. So the surgical procedures were done roughly a month apart, give or take a week, and maybe it was a little soon, but I'm the type of person, when I have my mind set to it, I just get it out the way. It's just easier for me to do that. And I figured right now, while I'm feeling no pain, let's do this. Let's see. My vacation was to Disney World with my brother and his family, my mom, our sister, and some of his in-laws. I got to play with my nieces. They're 6 and 6 months. I got to see Disney World, which truly was for the 6-year-old niece more than anything else, but that's okay. She's worth it. We also went and saw Universal Studios, Islands of Adventure, that dual thing. I love Universal. I got to go on the King Kong ride. I have this thing for King Kong and Bigfoot and yeah, monkeys. I love them. And it was really cool. If you guys ever go to Universal Studios, hit up that King Kong ride. It was fun. Let's see. I also went to Hollywood Studios, and Hollywood Studios has Star Wars Land. I fangirled so hard. Oh my god, like the minute we turned through this little walkway where it's like shops, like as if you were on Tatooine or someplace, you turn a corner and there's the spaceport with the Millennium Falcon, and I couldn't help myself. I cried. My brother was just laughing at me, but also crying with me, because that's my dream. We got to go on the Millennium Falcon ride, and I was like, okay, that's it. I'm home. I'm just gonna live here forever. But I couldn't find a place to safely tuck myself, so I had to come back. So all in all, it was a good vacation. I didn't do as much as my brother and his family did. That was perfectly fine with me, because my idea of a good vacation is just tooling around, taking it easy, putting my feet up, and cross-stitching. And I had every intention of knitting as well. I brought 4 projects, 2 cross-stitch, well, technically 3, cross-stitch, and 2 knitting projects. I didn't knit at all. I was shocked to, because it's so much easier to knit in the car than it is to stitch in the car for me. But yeah, I didn't touch my knitting at all. Oh well, I just wasn't feeling it, I suppose. But I did pick up my stitching. So let's work our way into finishes. I had 2 very small little finishes. I believe I shared one of them last time. I participated in a small burb swap, and the theme was angsty burbs. So, you know, you make a nice little bird and put a little phrase underneath it and then send it off with a little treat inside. I already sent mine off. I will send a picture here somewhere. I'm really happy they liked it. It was fun. That the toucans are my heart right now. I can't get enough. So, and I'm very punny. I was like, who can smash the patriarchy? Toucan. I know. That's who I am. I'm just a little lame and a very big geek. Now, my second toucan, I had already started working him the last time I did this, and in light of the Supreme Court debacle, I decided to put a phrase next to him, and I really truly made this bird as an extra just in case, so it might not stay with me, but if it does, oh, I'm going to be so happy about it. So here's my finished toucan. Keep my sexual and reproductive rights out the fucking courtroom. Because it's nobody's business what we do to our own bodies. If I were trans, I'm not, but I support them. If I were, it's nobody's business, especially legally, to stop them from living their true lives. Nobody's business. I mean, why would you willingly attempt to kill somebody mentally, spiritually, and physically by not allowing them to be their authentic selves? Especially when that authentic self is hurting no one. I am very much pro-choice. I do not agree per se with abortion as a means of birth control per se, but I do believe that if that's the choice that you wanted to make for yourself, go for it. I'm not going to stop you, and I don't believe anybody should. So, this little bird came into being, and I'm very proud of him. So hopefully, if somebody out there needs an extra, they like him too. Now, that was all I finished. I very much was on vacation brain, and then when I came back, I was kind of chill, and I got to sign up for another swap. Oh, the bird one was hosted by Michelle G of Bendy Stitchy, and the second one, I'm very surprised that I was able to get in. I guess I just happened to sign up at the right time. Linkismyhomeboy is hosting a Halloween swap. Now that's my bread and butter. The difference is, of course, this one's Halloween themed. It's still small, but the Halloween piece also has to be fully finished. And I think I'm going to finish this one in my very first flat fold. So we'll see if I gave myself enough margins to do that. Anyway, so I started this piece a couple of days ago. I went into my Swappies Instagram and read the little file, and I tried to get an idea of what they would like. And I feel like this is going to be a home run. I picked a pattern from Tuscan Cardinal from her spooky cross stitch book that recently came out. I say recently, came out in September last year, I think, August. If you have not bought it, buy it. It's so good. I am a huge fan of Tuscan Cardinal. She has a spooky, macabre, just aesthetic that really speaks to my soul. I love her work. And when I saw that book was on sale, I was like, I gotta have it. So this is a pattern from the book. It's gonna be trick or treat, 2 pumpkins and some candy down the border. The fabric is, I do believe, 16 count. It's called Eek by Picture This Plus. And I am not following the DMC list at all. The only thing I'm doing is matching the colors as best I could with my stash, because I did a lot of buying and I'm trying to be good and use all my duplicates. I'm very happy though, like this coralish color, it's going really good with my pumpkin, if I do say so for myself. So yeah, hopefully, like I said, I gave myself enough margin. I'm a little nervous about the side here, but when the time comes, we'll see. And obviously, this is going to slow me down, but yeah, it's not due to go out until a month or two from now, so I got time. I got time. All right, so what else did I work on? I worked a little bit on When Witches Go Riding, the Halloween stitch along last year by the Tiny Modernist. I really truly didn't get too much done. Okay, so here she is. I think the last time I had a piece of the witch done and half the angel. So I finished out the angel. I'm starting to color her in, and I got the beginning of the second corner, and I finished the witch. This is on 16 count diversity. Ada. It's called, the colorway is called Diversity. I cannot remember who the dyer is. I think it's Mystic. I bought it from Fire Poppies, and in all truth, I throw away all my invoices. I probably should keep them to keep track of what I'm buying, but I don't do that. I'm so happy I'm feeling no pain right now. Like, this is great, but tomorrow's gonna be a different story. I'm loving this little piece, and I cannot wait to work on it some more. Backward, backward, black work is basically like doing nothing but backstitching. There's gonna be like a spider web over here, and I just want to get it right. I want it to look like a spider web and not like a hot mess. So, because I know me, I get impatient, and when I get impatient, that's when all the flaws start happening. But so I'm slowly working my way over there. Okay, so that was my other whip. Let's see. When I was on vacation, I decided to work some more on my Hildy's Chupacabra Campout by Michelle G. Bendy Stitchy. So cute. She's revamping the colors, I hear, but I'm working on the kit that came with the Trick or Treat box the Black Needle Society put out in 2021. And this fabric came with it, the floss came with it, so it was a fully kitted pattern. So the last time I showed it, I think I only did like a little bit of the corner. So as you see, I finished the whole border, and I started on El Chupacabra. Oh, my needle minder did not come in the box. This was an enamel pin I got from ShellyCan.com. She started off with doing mostly just knitting trinkets? No, flair. Like enamel pins, stickers. I have several of her stickers, actually. She also has t-shirts. In fact, I own one. I love it. And she's really reached out. She does washi tape now. She even does needle minders. not this one though. I bought something. Okay. So here are two of her needle minders. Snitches get stitches. Huh, fun. There's Maker. I bought two of these. So I bought the white hand one, and I bought the black hand one just because they're just pretty. They're both so pretty. So yeah, Shelly Can. I'll list her website down below. Please check her out. Fun stuff. And I have several of these pens right here that I made into needle minders. My husband has a Dremel tool, and I bought some rare earth magnets from Amazon and E6000 glue. And as you can see, I've been using this bad boy. So yeah, I'm coming along on El Chupacabra. I think I'm going to finish him today. And go back to work on my Halloween small if my hand allows it. Okay, and oh, hold please. Oh dear. Okay. If you heard that, I'll share that with you in a moment. Okay, so I am a Gilmore Girls fan. In one of my videos, I shared with you what came in the Autumn and Stars hollow box that the Black Needle Society put out. It was such a good box. And I decided that it was time to give myself a Gilmore Girls pattern. So I went to Forbidden Fiber Company. They are fun as far as themed colorways go. They originally were a yarn company, but they stretched out and decided to do overdyed floss as well. And they have a few patterns, and the Raining Loreleis is one of them. In fact, they had like a whole kit that they did. I did not buy the fabric from the kit, I don't think. You know what? I don't know. Give me a second. Okay, no, I did not buy the fabric specifically for the kit. I just bought the floss. And it is called The Raining Loreleis. Let's see if I can. Isn't that fun? It's got just a little bit of everything that makes you think of the Gilmore Girls, and the coffee cup in the middle is the most crucial part, because Lorelai and Rory Gilmore run on coffee. It's fun. Anyway, let's see. I'm using a hand-dyed floss that they did called I'm All In, Coffee, 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 Monkey, Monkey Underpants, and In Omnia Paratus. All of those are references to episodes of the Gilmore Girls. Yeah, I'm not very tidy when it comes to this. My only complaint is that in Omnia Paratus and I'm All In, they're very close. Like, very close. So if I stop on one color and switch to another one, I'm like, which one is that again? And I have to look at the symbols, and I'm like, am I sure that's the one? So, but other than that, it's a fantastic palette. Here's Monkey Monkey Underpants. It's variegated, like all the blues plus the brown. And here's Coffee, Coffee, Coffee. Just a nice little, it looks like coffee with cream in it. And even though I already had my 2 cups today, I kind of want another one looking at that. Okay, enough babbling. Would you like to see my progress? Yeah, you would. I know you would. All right. So, this is what I got done. I'm playing margin chicken like I always do for some reason. I hate myself, I guess. See this top here? This is 100% a gamble. I truly hope this works out. I'm pretty sure because of where I started, it's going to work out great on the bottom. But we'll see, won't we? And this needle minder came from the Black Needle Society box. It's this is the last time I buy anything because it's furry, in reference to the very first episode. First one. Nope, second. Yep. Second episode. And this fabric that I'm using, it's hand-dyed Lugana, 32 count, presenting Lorelei Gilmore by Fiber on a Whim. This did come in the box. Maybe. I'm really terrible at that. Yeah, I hope it did. I don't know. It was Gilmore themed. That's all I needed. I like to stay on theme. And I'm keeping it in this project bag that I won, because they had a retreat that went along with the box, and they had a few raffles and stuff, and I won a raffle. Made out like a bandit, you could say. So, of course, I had to just stay on theme the whole way. Love it. So I worked on that, and let's see, is this the last one? Yes. Okay. So the last cross stitch piece that I touched since the last time you saw me and now is another pattern from the Trick or Treat box from last year. This one's by the Witchy Stitcher. It is called Ghost Stories. Oh, yes. Okay, there we go. It's called Ghost Stories. It's adorbs, and surprisingly, it's small. And because it is so small, you would think that I wouldn't be having an issue getting it finished, right? Wrong. So here is my progress. I don't know how, but I am off by a few stitches. For example, this ghost head, I guess I messed up somewhere in here. Like, it's supposed to be a little lower, because this ghost head is supposed to be a little differently shaped, but I had to cut some corners to make them fit. I don't know. I honestly don't know how I did that, but I did. Yeah, so last time I think I stopped here. I didn't have the ghost outline done, but it's adorable and I love it, and I want to finish it and then do something fun with the rest of this fabric. This fabric is so beautiful. It's gotta be my favorite. It is by it's by Fortnight Fabrics. They are an awesome married couple who have a fun YouTube channel. Go check them out. And they dye beautiful fabrics. And this is a 32 count linen that I got. So, yeah. Really small. Like, it's gonna end right about here. And then I'm gonna have like all of this. What am I gonna do? Treat myself. I don't know. Okay, so those are all of my works in progress, my whips, if you will. And let's see. One does not simply go on vacation and not buy anything. It's unheard of. If you are one of those people who can do that, caps off to you. I am not. I usually have to walk away with at least one little souvenir. That souvenir used to be keychains. I used to collect keychains. I'm backing away from it because even I'm a little overwhelmed. They border my bedroom wall. I'm proud of it, but I'm also like tired of it. Does that make sense? Anyway, maybe one day I'll show it to you. But now, because I like making my own needle minders, I'm collecting enamel pins. So obviously I did most of my buying in the Star Wars area. So I was supposed to build a droid. That was my birthday gift from my brother and his wife, was the money to do the Build a Droid program. We did not know that in order to do that, you had to make a reservation. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know enough about the process to where that had to be a thing. But either way, we didn't know. Therefore, droid did not get made. So I bought a few things instead to make up for it. My brother, he felt so bad. God bless. So he wanted to buy me something. And I picked out this little guy. It's the Gonk Droid from Star Wars. He walks, but also that's why he's called Gonk, because that's the only thing he says. So yeah, it's adorable. I cannot touch it. I cannot make it move without it just going off. That's the only annoying thing. But the batteries will die eventually. And as far as building a droid goes, I bought a little puzzle, a little 3D puzzle. I had my husband put it together because he likes doing that. So it was kind of a gift for the both of us. And the droid I was going to make was BB-8. So here's my little droid. He sits on here, this little base, and he's like a nightlight. He's cute. I like BB-8. Plus he's orange, so that just made me like him more. And let's see here, one of the big things I bought myself. I had to have a little Grogu. He's my new wallet. Kind of chunky for a wallet, I know. But I like it because if ever I need to just go somewhere, I just take him and go. I don't have to take the whole purse. So, yeah, bought a little Grogu. He's so cute. And because I'm so into enamel pins right now, I bought a few pins. Hold on. Okay, so I bought some Droid Series ones. There's R2, turned into a needle minder. I turned them all into needle minders last weekend. C3PO. Let's see. There's K2. He's from Rogue One. Yeah. Let's see. And one of the helper droids. I don't remember. He's a serve droid. I don't remember their call signs or anything, but you mostly see them in the prequels. Yeah. They're kind of like the comic relief of the droid land. And my personal favorite, this is my absolute favorite pen that I bought myself. It's Princess Leia. Stand Strong. And this is like the little map thing you see in the ships that she's in. Yeah, love this. So rare earth magnets, you just got to get a Dremel tool, as you can see. Oh, well, I did a great job with that one. Now, a few of these I scraped up a lot, but you know what? It's still functional. It's the back. Who cares, right? So I just dremeled off the points, put that glue down, and put those magnets down. and they work really well, as you can saw with my needle minder and the other one. Okay, and that was all I bought at Star Wars World, or / Disney. Yeah, so I'm happy with them. Small purchases, but they're mine, and I'm using them. I'm using the crap out of them. Now, because I cannot be trusted with money at all, I bought some fabric. I have to. I love fabric. You can never have enough fabric when you cross stitch. That's what I keep telling myself. So I bought some fabric from the AbiTopKnot Stitcher recently, along with a couple of patterns. I'm really loving her full moon series. So every time it comes out every other month. It comes out in sets of 2. I buy them. I haven't done a thing with them yet. I will, especially on this one particular fabric. I'll show you in just a minute. But so I bought a pattern from her, and I bought a couple of pieces of fabric. I bought 32 count linen. It's called Cypress. It's by Fiber on a Whim. She listed it as a like a leftover cut, so you know, just a little something something. I wanted a this is kind of like a green, so I wanted a neutral, but like a gray dingy kind of neutral, and this is it. Looks really good, and I have ideas that I want to throw on here, but they haven't landed yet. And when they land, oh boy, watch out. It's gonna be a crash landing. And then the other piece of fabric I got is charcoal Lugana, 32 count Lugana. Yeah. So I don't think she had black, but I have a few projects that require charcoal, so I was just like, what the hell, I'll give it a try, see what all the fuss is about. Plus, you know, I like dark fabric. It really makes things pop sometimes. Okay, so that's what I got from the AbiTopKnot Stitcher. Now these other 2 pieces I got from Tom and Lily Creations. They are on Etsy. And let's see. This one is, are they French? Honestly, probably, maybe. This one is a violet opal piece of fabric. Ooh. Very pretty. And I've never done opal, so I'm going to give it a try. I hear it's a beast, but man, are the results worth it. So I bought some opal, and I was thinking, because one of the moons that AbiTopKnot came out with this month was the strawberry moon, which I think occurs in June. Now, the strawberry moon, I think, would go beautifully on this fabric. It's happening. That's what's happening. And I bought another piece from Tom and Lily because I love orange. And Halloween, I had to have an orange piece. See, it's kind of mottled. I like that. This is called Saffron. And 32 count Lugana. This one is linen. 32 count. I'm on a 32 count kick, which is weird because my sweet spot is 36 count as far as linen goes. Love that. It makes everything so nice and tight. Okay, and now the last piece of fabric that I have. I got so lucky and was able to join the Bee Stitch Me Fabric of the Month. And this was her, I believe, her May fabric. It's called Rainy Day. It is 32 count Lugana. Oh, I should have said spoiler. But it's, maybe this was April. You know what? I think this was April. Sorry. Spoiler. Rainy day. She's already posted it on her website, so I don't think it's spoiling too much. But isn't that so pretty? Oh my god. Blue. I love Stitch Me's fabric. I love Stitch Me and Fiberlicious Yummy Fibers. They're the two I go to the most often when it comes to hand dyed. I just love their work. All right, so that is all the fabric I bought, and I bought a few patterns, but the bulk of them are digital, and honestly, I bought so many that I don't even remember which ones I bought. It's a problem. So, oh, I bought some stickers too, because I'm addicted. I have a problem. So, I got this from the Stitchable Bunny, the Scribble Bunny on Etsy. Yeah. And I got, I picked out these stickers because I have a bunny, and they're so cute. Look at that bunny. Oh, look at him. He just loves that banana. Oh, dewlap. Oh, it's so fluffy. This one reminds me of my bunny, Penny, because it's like all caramel colored. Loaf. And I had to. It's a little witch bunny. Yeah, riding a carrot. Yeah, and she threw in an extra. Look at that vintage bun. Anyway, okay, yeah, so, I will tell you one pattern I bought, because I'm looking at the floss right now. I have some fabric that I was supposed to use, that I wanted to use for the cryptid stitch along that the Witchy Stitcher did last year, but it came from an independent dyer, and you know, COVID slowed everything down anyway, but she's hand dyeing all of this stuff by herself, so it takes time, and my fabric ended up taking the maximum amount of time, which ended up being 12 weeks, so I was impatient, and I was like, whatever, I'll just use that for something else. And the something else is the new stitch along dropping June 1st by the Witchy Stitcher, the Supernatural Stitch Along. So I had the fabric all ready to go. I just needed the floss, and the fun thing is about half the colors from the Cryptid Stitch Along worked for this pattern. So I just had to buy a couple others. Not too many. And then I just had a few of the others buried in my stash. Yay for stash diving. And I don't care what your opinions are on floss bags. I know they're not environmentally sound, but guess what? I reuse mine. I have a few that I doodled on, you know, because they have that little spot there, write your number. And then I was like, well, these bags are still good. I'm just going to reuse them. So I just throw my floss in there anyway. And in my opinion, it works out great, because sometimes I'm lazy. I don't want to bobbinate, and then I end up with a mess like this. Oh, see, this is one that I reused. That number does not match what's in here. So I say, you do you, baby. And that's what I'm done. I'm done me. Okay. Mic drop. That is all I wanted to share. If you have checked me out, I so appreciate it. Leave me comments down below. Check me out on my Instagram, Anna Stitch and Knit. I'm trying to keep it the same across the platforms. And yeah, give me a holler. I'd love to chat with you. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, wonderful week, wonderful month. I'm not entirely sure when I'll be back. Might be slow since, like I said, today I feel no pain. Tomorrow I will. I know I will. So I hope you guys have a fabulous time between then, and I'll see you next time.